Morning, morning, morning. My name's Fishing Odyssey. If you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button and put some words in the comment section. I know it's been a long time. I've had a few things on, been busy in other projects, dealing with some ongoing injuries, but I'm a bit better in all regards. So yeah, this is a sort of a progress update, whatever you have. So recently I went up to my uncle's house in Warwickshire, and he gave me some fishing equipment, some advice, just general words that have helped me, because when I came back from France, I had no notches on my belt since leaving France, fish wise, and this was starting to dishearten me. And fishing being a love of mine that was cultured in France, and from my childhood, my granddad fished, my dad fished, my uncle fishes, I fish, and it seems like it's a family hobby. And I'll be doing a video hopefully next weekend when I'll be going up to the place where my dad and my uncle learned how to fish, and so it's almost like a pilgrimage. Um, this is a slight, not kit review, but it's a kit explanation. Um, I enjoy minimalist fishing. You see all these people on the carp shows or the carp podcast or the carp YouTube TV shows or whatever it is, and they've got wheelbarrows full of kit, and that's fine because they've got a Volkswagen Transporter which is bought by the fishing gear company. So it's all sponsored, and they've got to say, oh, this bit of kit's nice, and this little rubber bit that wasn't an issue 2 years ago, but now we've invented it. And that's how cynical my mind is about the fishing industry. But we'll save that for another day. So I like minimalist fishing based on the fact that I don't want to be carrying loads of stuff through my injury, which is a back injury. Also, I don't want to have to pack up loads of stuff to move to a next place when the first place wasn't any good. So I've got a new bag. This Muddy Fox bag. It's a mountain biking bag from Sport and Ski, or Sport and Soccer, whatever it's called nowadays. And I'll just explain why I like it. Well, it's got a good pouch there for my bait, which is useful. And it's got a net area there, and in there I've got a rubber ring separator. I've only just discovered these. These are great. Some tongs, forceps, whatever. Spare rig, scissors, little scissors, pole pot, not the dictator, but a little thing. I always thought that was quite funny, to be honest. Most importantly, fishing license. Ah, that's where it went. A little bit of elastic. I've been wondering where that has gone. That's good. And a quite cheeky little buck knife. That thin. Press a button. Comes out. Don't know if you can see that. But yeah. This is my new knife when I came back to England. So that's before I just toggle, put some of this away so I don't lose it. In the main compartment, I keep a bit of rubber matting to sit on, and if I've got a big fish that I need to unhook, I can put it on there. But most of the time, at the moment, I'm catching little fish. And that's the main compartment. top compartment where I can keep my phone and my wallet. It's sort of like lined, and it's got a hook for your keys, so that's very good. It's got like netted pouches on the sides to keep your water bottle. It did come with a hydration bladder, but I'm not a big fan of hydration bladders that aren't camelback. So I took it out, padded back, very thin, very light, and it does really well. The next bit of kit, no, it's these polarizing sunglasses. I've never sort of fished with them before, and I can see why people wear them. Don't know if you can see. Don't know if that makes any difference, but it takes off the glare of the water. Yeah, fantastic. You can't look at your mobile phone while doing it because it does the same. And it's got magnets in there, so you can clip it to your, you can fold it into your shirt and they won't fly off into the water. So that's good. I've got a pot of bait. These are 3mm micro pellets. Where's the camera? There's a camera. And they can squish down flat, and they go into the rig, which has got a hook and a rubber ring. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? Yeah, there's a little rubber ring there, which you open up with this, because this little thing goes like that, and you can stretch it open, put the bait through, interweave the hook, and it's very good bit of kit that I've never used before, so that's good. But this, in my chase, in my pursuit of minimalist kit, this is a pole fishing top kit, and so it's elasticated. This is where the elastic starts, and it's knotted, and there's various plastic tubes and little bits. It goes all the way down the tube to that, which that little blue bit is to stop it cutting on the sharp carbon fibre. And it goes all the way down the other end to this bit, and this is where you attach the fishing rig, the top line, and it's elasticated. So when it's extended, when you catch a fish, you'll pull on this and it will reel the fish in, because the fish will be pulling on this bit. But I'm not going to get it. I've got a loop of rubber on there so I can loop my hook around. Don't know if you can see that. So easier to travel, so I don't need to undo it all when I move to locations. And this, believe it or not, this barcode looking thing is the tally of the fish that I've caught in England. And it's, if you've watched any of my other videos, they're very sort of learning from one's mistakes, and I've got to do this, I've got to do this, I've got to learn the water, I've got to learn the species, I've got to chase for species, I've got to sort of know the species I'm after. And since getting back to England, and since only going after one species as opposed to trying to catch everything, I've had incredible luck. I've taken photos of all the fish, as you can see, so there's not going to be anything floating in the internet above my head. And I've had them laminated because I'm a nerd. So here's a photo. Since coming back to England, I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 roach / rudd. And they're very small fish, only maybe about that big. The biggest roach on record is about 2 to 3 pounds, and that's a big roach. And so currently I'm just focusing on roach fishing, because I know I've got loads of books written by people who've been fishing for 50 years, telling me all about roach, where they live, their habits, their everything. Monologue about roach, nothing better. And so, since coming back to England, I have been catching fish, which is good because I was getting very, very disheartened, and it was starting to sort of wear a little bit thin. But yes, caught some fish. Planning to go to the Midlands at a weekend for a game, or it's a shooting and fishing show. So that'll be good. I might do an episode up there, and the episode of where my father and my uncle and my granddad used to fish as children. And so yes, it's just a brief episode, nothing too exciting. Gear update. I'm starting to look at Instagram. I'm going to experiment with Instagram to see if that's going to be a format that I would want to use. I haven't really figured out Instagram. There's a lot of things on Instagram which I sort of like. What is it? Twerking, boobies, fast cars with men with neck beards, and like mine. I don't know if what I want to do needs to be done on Instagram. I'm looking for other. Not that I just want to have my progress be seen. I get seen by you guys, and that's lovely. But if I had an Instagram, it would be a fishing Instagram. It wouldn't be whatever comes into my mind, because I've been spraying models, been making and spraying models this week, and so at some point it could be a model making YouTube channel. But currently we're having a good time fishing, and if I get a GoPro or something along those lines, I will do an action, sort of put something together while I'm actually fishing. Now I found a method where I'm just heaving fish out. Heaving, they're not about that big. Plucking fish out of water. But as you can tell by the rate that I'm speaking, I've had my further cup of tea and I've had some flapjack, so that's always good. But I'm going to leave it there. It's getting to 13 minutes. You're going to be bored of what I'm saying. Don't think I've sworn yet. Fuck it. But yes, if you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button and leave your words in the comment section. I've been Fishing Odyssey, and look forward to my next episode. And thank you all for your comments, time, energy, subscriptions, likes, whatever. Have a good day.